I guess we'll let her out.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you want her
I don't give a
to make her space? She's already packing her bags and stuff.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You know, you're just like me. Pull that. No, you're staying here.
Yeah, good point. That's fine with me. The only thing is, Krista likes you, and I think Krista likes me.
Yeah, and that's good for us. How?
Because Monica doesn't.
So?
So when Krista's here, she'll get rid of maybe Bunky or Hurry.
Let's face it, I put up Krista. If Krista stays, there's a good chance she gets HOH, and there's a good chance I'm up north.
Monica stays and when HOH, who does she put up?
Me, obviously. And Hardy, probably.
The thing is, I think Monica likes Hardy.
So?
So she put me and you up.
Yes. Or me and Monkey. Could be me and you.
It would.
But she won't win HOH.
It's a big bank, but okay.
Man, you've got to be kidding me. If you or Hardy or Bunky can't get HOH over Monica next week,
Good point.
You guys suck.
All right, good point.
Bad.
That'd be nice. Okay, fine. That's great. I like that. I like that mentality.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. I didn't think of it that way. Okay.
Please.
We've got to win HOH back to back to back to back.
Duh. It's
Are
not
you going to be able
impossible.
to put Hardy up if you have to? That's it. I love it. Nicole and I have an Ike and Tina relationship. You know, sometimes things went bad, but then sometimes they wrote Proud Mary, you know, and they sung that and things went really well.
Do you think you're ever going to be a human?
I hope. I mean, I look at people and I try to be. I just... Oh, God, it's just hard.
We started out on the utmost ridiculous amount of hate for each other. You put up Will and Mike on the Chapman Black. In my opinion, Will would be the one to go. I would hope so, because I think everyone's a little nuts with him at this point. He acted like, you know, Satan's right-hand man for that 10 days. And I thought he was the worst person I've ever met in my entire existence on the planet. And probably all my former lives, too.
He's hated. A lot. A lot.
Yeah.
More than anybody's ever been hated that I've ever known.
Clearly, at the very beginning of the game, we didn't even speak, we didn't even make eye contact, and I didn't even really meet her until we were about 15 days into the game. You're not one of my best friends, but there's someone I hate much more than you, so...
That's supposed to make me feel better?
No, not at all. Not at all.
You should have no hate for me. You have no reason to have any hate for me.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely-
Not
no,
any. All I did for that whole second week was completely demean him to the nth degree. And he took it.
At least I can respect your honesty. You don't like me, and I 100% respect that you've been very clear about that. We sort of had a mutual disrespect for each other, but at least we knew where we stood. We didn't really want to talk to each other, but in the event that we had to, we did. I think you're a bitch, and I don't get along with you, but I don't think you're not the lowest of the low.
Maybe you should stop while you're slightly, maybe a little bit.
I don't think I'm ahead, but I will stop.
Ahead.
After I stayed in the house and he realized that he has to give me some respect, he came crawling back on his knees to me, offered me to move into Chilltown, be with the cool, smart people.
I feel like maybe you're trying to set me up.
Well, name your price. It's worth everything to me, so... Also, I'm well aware that at any time, either you or I is going to win head of household, and I'm ready to deal with you whatever you like for that.
When somebody hates you and then all of a sudden wants to know you, it kind of, in some sort of deranged way, makes you feel better about yourself.
What I'm explaining to you is, in the context of the house, you have some attraction for me, and you used to have disdain.
Slowly, bit by bit, I think we both came around, she more than I.
So that equals up to me falling in love with you?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Bit by bit, day by day.
Every girl I know is a girlfriend of mine. You know, I am ladies' love. I do well with the girls, and, you know, I pride myself upon that.
You know, there might as well be a shower door there, because I can pretty much see what you look like naked.
No, not really.
Wait a minute, wait till she turns around.
Let's have a look. Oh, yep, you're right.
You can see everything?
Let's put it this way. I can read the date on a penny in your front pocket. I think that a woman is a beautiful thing. Much like a rose that you're growing, you have to water it and give it, just enough sunlight to keep it alive and keep it going, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, the fact of the matter is now I really like you and now we're friends, but am I using you to help me? Well, yeah, I am. You know what I mean? Like,
We developed this friendship, I guess, telling each other stories and blah, 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 and realized that we do have a lot in common, as scary as that may be.
Nicole loves me. It takes a little while to warm up, but eventually...
Nicole and I don't have all that much in common, but the one thing we do have in common is that we're both attracted to me. I like myself and Nicole likes me. She won't admit it, but it's a simple truth.
And then we come up to last Sunday when he told me about the whole Untouchables with Krista, Monica, and Hardy, and just kind of blew the whole cover off of everything that I thought I had known.
But I'm 100% positive that Hardy has something with both of them and leaving you on the outside.
That's how the cards have fallen thus far, and now I'm at a crossroads and I don't know what to think about him.
Have you noticed Krista turned into the nicest person in the history of the world today?
Yes. Literally.
If she gives me one more fake smile, I'm going to go ask her and Bunky to give me fake smiles at the same time, just to get it out of the way.
It makes me wonder, like, if she stayed, she'd come right in my face just like I was going to go into years and go, "It's on."
No, I don't think she would, because I think she is dumb enough to know not to burn bridges at this point.
Yes.
You know why Krista was so mad that she wasn't informed about that thing with you and Hardy? Is because she just wants to be in control of everything.
How can I trust you when you
That's
go
not
back
true
and tell
one bit.
everything I said?
That's not true one bit.
You and
Nicole
that.
has known for a
To
long
Nicole.
time that I'm getting rid of Hardy. Listen to this. Here's the deal. Nicole and Hardy approached me and they said, listen, we're definitely going to keep you against Kent. And if you don't do what we say, we're going to vote you out. And I'm like, okay, I understand that. And they're like, I'm like, what are we doing and that we're doing this? And they're like, well, we're taking Krista to the top and you can leave number 4 and we'll leave after that.
And you have to realize that's not going to happen in this setting.
Did you explain that to her?
Yeah, I was like, listen, I said from the very beginning that I would do anything that I could to promote myself. And I was like, they said, would you be with us to help Krista do this? And then we're going to cut you number 4, number 5. And I'm like, yeah, if it saves me 1 week, of course I will. Was that so wrong? And she was like, well, what other secrets do you have for me? And I'm like, whatever secrets I want.
Yeah, I went and sat outside and had a cigarette, and Monica had to get up and leave.
Whatever, let her go. Today I was like, what is UT? And they were like, Untouchables. And I was like, well, that really didn't work out, did it? And they were like, mad. And they're like, oh, it's on now, it's on. And I still want to go back to that and be like, is it on now? I don't understand why she's mad at you.
I don't either. That's why it's it really is a flip of the coin on which one to vote out.
Well, I mean, I think that, like I said, whatever you want is fine with me, ultimately, but I think that, give it two or 3 days, because I think you'll have a definitive answer in 2 or 3 days.
I have a lot of respect for Will, even though he is the evil doctor. He has been completely honest with me. I totally believe that. And he's got an awesome personality, and he's just fun.
I should, no offense, but feel really golden right now.
Yeah, you should.
I don't.
What do you think I do?
I hope Nicole trusts me, however, she shouldn't. If she does, she's stupid. I tried to evict her the first week, and I'm going to try to evict her some other point.
Everybody could be playing me. Everybody.
I mean, think about it. We've been in here 45 days. Do you know, that's so long. You know what's going to happen in 45 days? I mean...
Dude, we have no clue what can happen in 45
That's what I'm saying. I mean, the market, dude, the Dow could be at 10,000. You know, there's no telling what's going on. I mean, gasoline might cost $8 a gallon. Or they could have cured cancer and landed on Mars.
Actually, they did send. I think they were sending something on Mars. Thank God we're in here, huh?
I watch news probably 3 or 4 hours a day at least, and you really miss that part of just a general knowledge of what's going on in the world. You've been in the Big Brother house now for over 40 days. The world has continued revolving, but as far as you know, anything could have happened and did. Today's game is all about separating fact from fiction. A series of headlines will appear on the plasma screen. Some of them are real and some of them are phony. During the luxury competition, since there were 5 people in the house and 1 head of household, that would be me, we had to have 3 teams of 2, therefore I had to compete. Each team will be asked a series of 3 questions. After each question, you and your partner will have 10 seconds to discuss it, then decide if the headline is true or false. The winners receive 3 minutes of time in the diary room, which has been transformed into the ultimate newsstand. Good luck.
Sweet. Bring on the news.
Alien Gonzalez and father return to Miami seeking asylum.